Now, ladies and gentlemen, in just 4 days' time, the first CS2 Major will be taking place in Copenhagen. It's been 10 months since the last Major for CSGO in Paris, and just a little over 7 months since we last saw CSGO Major stickers, where we got to buy new collections / items during the 75% off sale. Within the last few months, but specifically for today's video, the last few days, there's been dozens of some true but also false rumors when it comes to this update of when it will arrive. As some players yesterday speculated after some recent DPR updates, it could be delayed until the day of the Major, but there's also some truth to this, where there's been a couple pro players who have been denied for their designs for their signature, which will ultimately delay the sticker sale, all the items getting added to the shop, but also the entire update that follows with it. We'll most likely see everything go live either tonight and at the very latest, I'd say by Friday afternoon in just a couple days. Today's video is a little bit of a change of pace, going back to the days of a CS2 news / update video mainly surrounding the Major. We're going to debunk some false rumors and relay some new info we have about these recent delays. Today's video sponsor is Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is a buying and trading marketplace where you can trade off your old skins for something new. All you do is log in with Steam, then you trade the skins you no longer want to pick up the new skins you want to obtain. Any remaining cash from trading goes to your balance that can be used in any future trade. By using my code MANDO, you can get up to a free $5, and if you choose to deposit alongside using my code, you get a total of a 35% deposit bonus. With Skins Monkey's large variety of skins, they also offer daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways. If interested, it'll be the top of the link in the description below. Firstly, for today's video is the sticker news. This is based off of a recent post from FIRST CS, so I suggest you go check him out. He's a Counter-Strike 2 data miner. Links to him will be down in the description below. Now, late last night, he put out a tweet saying, "Translation, gentlemen, we need someone with good handwriting urgently." He goes on to say that someone got denied their sticker design because of their handwriting. And not just this tweet, but lots of other people on Twitter as well have stirred up some drama surrounding the Major and sticker designs. Essentially, in Valve's terms of service, if that's what you want to say, made it very specific that a pro player or anybody submitting a sticker can't get someone else to do it or have any crazy design. Valve said, quote for quote, that you have to be able to replicate it as you were to sign someone, let's just say a fan's piece of merchandise. In our video just a couple days ago, I discussed how this could probably delay the Major sale just like every other time, because this isn't a first and it's definitely not going to be the last. Valve within the past 2 to 3 years has been really cracking down on signatures, where you can't have anything crazy going on with the design. No one else can do it for you. You have to do it, which is also probably a reason why we don't see any crazy looking stickers as much as we did just a few years ago. FIRST CS just a couple hours ago, on today, March 13th, said the pro player who originally got denied by Valve confirmed to FIRST CS that his new signature that he sent in was confirmed by Valve. He went on to say that we might get an update in 6 to 8 hours. So if that's the case, let's be ready. But that really begs the question if we're actually going to see this update within the next day or two. I personally think there's a pretty good chance we're not going to see anything till Friday. If you look back to the Rio Major or something even like Paris, a lot of the time these stickers are added in very last minute. I can't pinpoint back in history whenever the stickers and the entire update came out the same day the Major was played, but it's definitely damn well close. And it's not going to happen on the weekend because the devs usually never update on the weekend unless it's absolutely urgent. Now with this deadline drawing so close to the Major, that leads us to a new post from xmercycs. He's essentially a Counter-Strike 2 blogger on Twitter. He discusses all and everything Counter-Strike. Links to this guy as well will be down in the description. He said in a recent post just a couple hours ago, "Why does Valve release the pick'ems so close to the Major? From my personal experience, most of the casual CS2 players I know IRL end up missing the Challenger stage. Then they all start hearing about the event after it started, and it's already too late to get the diamond coin." And he said down in the comments, "Of course I don't have any data, and they probably have their reasons, but just 3, 2, or 1 day from the pick'ems feels very odd to me, just from my personal experience based on my own bubble." Then he said in a comment tweet below that, "Oh, but the signatures, quote unquote. Players can always make and send their signatures once they've already completed the RMR stage. Valve could make it so they could be obligated to submit their signatures in order to progress in the stage, or maybe even be qualified for the Major," which I 100% agree with. I don't believe him or I or any of you guys probably feel very much different than this. A lot of my friends who are casual CS2 players who don't create content, don't follow the pro scene religiously, sometimes don't know when the pick'em's on because the stickers are released so late. Now, if they're released a couple weeks early, yeah, people would know. And it would probably also be very annoying for people who want to wait for that 75% off sale, because now that's another couple weeks, but that doesn't really matter. And that's kind of the point here. Maybe for a future reference and a future note, Valve can start releasing these Major stickers a little early, but we all know at the end of the day, Valve works on Valve time and Valve does Valve things. With all the tweets out of the way, I want to mention to be careful. Just a couple hours ago, there's been a picture trending online. There's been a fake picture of the Copenhagen 2024 sticker capsule, this being called Elimination. And if you look at the picture, it shows all of the teams, their logos, and they have a transparent background. But thanks to community notes on Twitter, this was later added in just a couple hours, that the photo was AI generated, or altered anyway. Obviously, something like this is just a meme, but it can cause people to lose a lot of money if they're not careful. Please be careful buying and selling items before and during the Major, especially during or before the 75% off sale as well. Almost every single year, halfway through the Major or a little after, before the 75% off sale hits, there's almost 100% of the time every year a consistent false rumor of the fact that there's going to be no Major sale. And a lot of the time, a lot of people believe it because it feels like there's going to be no sale because of how long we've waited and how long they've already been available. But little do most people know, there has never not been a major, let alone non-majors sometimes, such as RMR, where Valve doesn't have the 75% off sale, because this is where Valve makes the most amount of money, but players also buy the most amount of stickers, and this is when the liquidity actually comes from the market. Last thing I want to mention for today's video, based off some recent data mines, I do believe there is actually a decent chance of keychains getting added for when the major sale starts, and major teams getting their keychains for the major. I've seen a couple other comments in my YouTube channel and things trending on Twitter in terms of graffitis of how those could return, because I believe almost every single year you can use a team graffiti for whatever one you pick when you're in game, so why can't Valve add those just back to the shop? They're available in the game, why don't you make them available to buy for some people and those who want? Of course, we're probably not going to know until this major sale actually goes live, which will be probably within the next 24 to 48 hours. I really wanted to make this video because of all the false rumors spreading around, but also to be careful when buying and selling during and before the major. Prices are probably going to go all over the place. If we get some transparent stickers, you best believe Stockholm, Antwerp, and Paris are going to crash down harder than they were before. And if we get bordered stickers, well, those stickers are probably going to go to the moon, and you should stay off of those for the next couple of weeks. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.